Will we see a recession in 2023? Nobody knows for sure, but for retired investors, it really shouldn't matter. And that's the subject of this economic quick take. So, will we have a recession? Of course we will. Why is that important? Because recessions are often paired together with bear markets. Bear markets being defined as declines in the stock market of 20% or more. And so when somebody's concerned about a recession, they're also often concerned about what's going to happen with the stock market. So will we have recessions? Absolutely we will. Will we have bear markets? Absolutely we will. We just don't know when those are going to occur. And I mentioned earlier, it shouldn't matter. And how can I say that it shouldn't matter? What matters isn't when it happens, but that we're not surprised when it happens. And that means being prepared for it in advance. So let me put that into perspective. Here's a little illustration from my book, Holy Cow, You're Retiring. And in this, I talk about the economic cycle as a tug of war between the bulls and the bears. Bulls, obviously good stock markets, bears, bad stock markets. Historically, the economic cycle would show 4 years of a bull market followed by 1 year of a bear market. Specifically, bull markets tend to last about 47 to 48 months on average, if you go back to the Great Depression. And bear markets tend to last about 16 months, so a little bit longer than a year, but just to kind of give you that cycle. So if you are going to be in retirement for, let's say, 30 years, and you're worried about one bear market, I have news for you that you're going to actually see about 6 bear markets. And so the key is not to try to time those and avoid them. We know they're going to happen. The key is to not let them throw us off our plan. So how do we do this? The first thing is do not try to time the markets. Your long-term asset allocation strategy should be tied to your personal retirement income goals, and do not react with emotion as the markets fluctuate, because they will continue to fluctuate. And then I always suggest you already have in place what I call a bear market preparedness plan. And what does that mean? It's really just evaluating your own withdrawal strategy within the context of being able to navigate a bear market so that it doesn't take you off of your path. Some things that are part of that is making sure you're using the appropriate withdrawal rate from your portfolio, having emergency cash set aside for the unexpected. Also considering being tactical about where you take your income from during a bear market. So in the last bear market with clients, we started taking income only from the bond investments in their portfolio, which had held up their value better than the stock investments, because the only way to really lose money in a bear market in stocks is to have to sell them. So being able to be tactical with our withdrawals means we weren't forced to sell stocks during the downturn. And so that's part of the bear market preparedness plan. So the key principles about not having to worry about recessions, not having to worry about bear markets in retirement. The first one is don't be surprised. Have a preparedness plan in place as you begin your retirement. Second is your allocation should always match your goals, not trying to time what's happening with the market. And that allows you to observe the economic evolution that's happening without having to react to it, because you're still focused on your long-term strategy. Again, I suggest you evaluate your bear market preparedness annually. How much do you have in your cash reserves? What's your allocation between stocks and bonds? Is that still appropriate for you? Very important also to make sure you have an appropriate withdrawal rate from your retirement nest egg. Don't make investment decisions out of emotion. This is very difficult to do because I know down markets, bear markets are scary, and it's natural to want to react to those and just do something. That has actually been proven to be one of the worst ways to manage your portfolio. This brings us to our last point, which is a great advisor with experience in retirement income planning, just like a ship's captain, can make all the difference when the seas get rough.